I am okay, and you?
Good, good.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, it's a way for everyone to get on. Everyone to start kind of coming in.
Yes, I know. I know. I really like the idea that you come up with the other day.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad it's gonna work for everyone. But before I put anything out there, y'all know I gotta make sure it's good first.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was kind of my thing. So but I've been putting together a Google form, and I just wanted to I had a little meeting or just trying to confirm everything with Fred and his people. Yesterday we all got on a little call or whatever, and that was kind of, so I'll drop the link in there for the Google form for now until we can work on the landing page to add it to the smart contract.
Okay, okay. I was trying to download that to sign up for that fund. What do you call it? Forget.
XPay.
The what?
What are you talking about? The card thing?
No, no, not the card thing. The one to the Fundex thing, that funded account.
The funded, first class Forex funds.
Yeah, it wasn't letting. Yeah, I'm still nowhere with it.
What do you mean it wasn't letting you download? What?
Uh, it said it will send, I would get an email to continue to sign up, but I haven't received anything from it.
Okay, well, you got to check your spam and everything. And what country are you in?
Jamaica.
Okay, it should be fine for you. Just check your spam and just contact them. But what you was trying to download the MT4 app?
No, I already have the MT4 app.
Yeah. So basically they should be emailing you. If you pay for an account already, they should be emailing you to log in to the MT4 account, and you can
I
log
haven't
in.
I haven't paid as yet. I'm waiting for them to send me that stuff so I can pay. I will try it. I'll try again today and see what happens.
Okay.
I click
All
back on
right.
the link that you sent.
The link
And
I sent. I
yeah,
sent I only sent the website.
the website, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
the website.
Let me see. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Hey, good morning, Delroy and Vincent.
Morning, morning.
Morning, guys.
Morning, morning.
Yeah, it looks like choose a platform, go MT4. Okay. Yeah, it looked
I know
like
you.
you just go ahead, Vincent.
I know you talked about the Google. I know you talked about the Google form. You said y'all talked about the Google form instead of.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I talked with him yesterday and asking him about, because he sent me, so he got a landing page and everything from what I told him originally. You remember when some months ago when we talked about some other stuff with him?
Yeah.
So yesterday he sent me the landing page that he was working on
Mm-hmm.
for the other stuff. And then that's when I was discussing with him that as far as us moving forward and having everything organized, um, I told him I was going to create a Google form so everything is in one place and I can download it as an Excel sheet. So they'll
Yeah.
have everyone's login and whatever account number information in one place, and we're not all over the place and people sending a bunch of messages.
Yeah. We should probably do a just for the people that's actually trading, that's actually going to have their account. Like once they get their account, probably do a group just for that. So a lot of the stuff don't get talk
Mixed
stuff in
up.
all group. Exactly.
Yeah.
So people know to go just particularly to this group, what I'm saying, to check on, the trading. And because, it's going to trade everybody kind of at the same time, but it just be good for everybody to be on the same page.
Okay. I have another Telegram chat anyway. I just had not put it out there when I started this one, the one we have, and the other one too at the same time. So I think you're already in there, Vincent. I don't know,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'll put it here for the ones that get on the Telegram, and then we can add everyone else as we go. And then I'm gonna make it. I probably need to change the permissions on it
Yeah.
because it's an open group, and they can only be admitted if they have purchased the account or something. So that way we don't have a bunch of stragglers in there.
Okay.
So hey, good evening, Sue. How are you?
Hi, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize you guys the time had changed.
Oh,
Oh
yeah. I didn't
no,
realize. I forgot that it don't change over where y'all at.
it don't
Yeah,
change
no,
in
it
none of the
doesn't.
countries.
Oh,
Only
okay.
here in the
That's
US.
yeah.
No, in Sydney and Melbourne, they do change. They have daylight savings. So Sydney is actually an hour ahead of Queensland. So it does change. But
Oh,
but because we, very tropical and it's a sunshine coast, so we don't have daylight savings. Yeah, so I just thought, what's going on? Yeah, sorry.
oh wow. I didn't know. Cause I know Delroy and all of them, none of their time changed. So
Mm,
so it's all good. But that's what
cool.
happened.
Yeah. I thought I'm going crazy. I said, I know for sure it's 10 o'clock,
No. And the crazy
Uh,
thing is I was up all night last night. I fell asleep at about 7 something and was up
oh,
at about 12 and could not go back to sleep until about 3, a little bit after 3 o'clock this
gee.
morning.
Wow. Yeah, I have days like that. It's annoying.
Yeah. That's because we had practice at 7:45 in the morning yesterday. I worked out a little bit with the kids, and then I had a
Okay.
training session, and I just was going, and it's like body said, time to go
Yes.
to sleep. Sit down
Yeah.
somewhere.
Then you need a little half a sleeping pill just to help you along.
Yeah, I don't like taking that stuff because my tolerance
I,
level is not there, so it puts me out. Like I'll
um,
every now and then if I can't sleep, I'll take one of those melatonin gummies,
yes,
but
yes.
that also it's like it has me dragging the whole day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I can't function like that.
I know. How many people are on?
We only have 6 so far, so I don't know where everyone is at. Good morning, Eugene, or good afternoon, evening. I don't think he heard me.
Good morning.
Oh,
Oh,
there
did
you
he say?
go. How are you today,
Hi.
sir? And Delroy, you ain't said nothing this morning. How you feeling, sir?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
All right. I had to put my earpiece on.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
All right, so I don't know, I guess we can kind of dive in if you guys want to just discuss the accounts or whatever you want to do. Because it's about to be 8:10, so we'll just trying to wait for as many people to get on. Because if anything, for what we're about to dive into now, I want everyone on one accord and, just asking whatever questions. And, this is kind of the best place to ask them because we're live on on the Zoom. So maybe a lot of them probably feel like they asked on Thursday. So
Yeah, I told Maggie as well, because I sent her a message, are you on? And she said, no, I'm not. But I think it's a bit late for her. I don't know what the time is in Bali. So I'm not sure if she's going to hop on.
Are you cook? Oh, Delroy said he's still making breakfast. Okay, okay. That's why you ain't said nothing. Yeah, I know her and Trish are in Bali.
Yeah.
So I don't know what time is it. Let me see. And then Kate might be sleeping.
Yes, definitely at 11 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. In Bali, it says it's 9:11 p.m. So it's no telling.
Mm.
They must have second homes over there or something. Or they just,
I don't know.
cause
Oh,
it's,
all Australians love Bali. It's not really far, I think 4 hours or 5 hours from here, and you're in Bali. And so cheaper, and yeah, so Australians love it. But I will never go back there again. I went once, and after the Bali bombings, and 188 Australians were killed, I will not go back there just on principle.
oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
It was pretty bad.
Wow. So it's almost like that Russia and UK nonsense.
No,
But
this was just a deliberate, attempt. And we were there like maybe 2 years before that, and we were partying at the Sari Club, and there's an Aussie pub, and we were exactly right there partying till like 2, 3 in the morning, and that's the places where they bombed. And we lived in Sydney at the time, and two suburbs away, there was a whole soccer team from where we lived, and they all got blown away. It
oh
was
my
just
God.
really, really bad, yeah. And then the killers, the bombers and things, they all, got away, smiling, evil assassins, and it was just the injustice, like, of it all. And one guy, he got caught 10 years after that happened. So he was in jail for 10 years, and now they're talking about letting him go free. So yeah, the whole thing was just really, really bad,
Wow.
and it was devastating, actually.
I can only imagine. Jesus Christ.
I don't believe, I think that Australians are not safe there, but that's not the reason why I wouldn't go back. I mean, you can't be safe anywhere in the world. That's a chance you take, but just on principle for what they did and the way the perpetrators were kind of got off, yeah, that just didn't go down well with me.
Oh wow. That's very disheartening. That is very disheartening.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, so we're gonna get started here. So that way I just want to be mindful of everyone's time and we can just kind of get going. Let me get back on my Zoom screen.
Oh, there's Trish on.
Yeah, hey, good evening, Trish. How are you?
Oh, hang on. Yes, hi guys. How are you? Got a bit of a cold at the moment, but I'm fine.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
not good.
sorry.
It's just a bit annoying.
Yeah.
I can
How are
only
you all?
imagine.
You all good?
Yes. Yes,
We
everyone is
good.
good. All right, guys.
Is Fred getting on?
I just messaged him to see if he's gonna get on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see. I just messaged him, so hopefully he'll get on. And let's see.
Mm,
Let me see. Oh, he said, yeah, he just woke up. Give him a hot second. Because I had called him, he didn't answer, so
Okay.
I just texted him. So
cool.
yeah, so he said he just woke up. Okay. All right, but meanwhile, we can still get started. It's okay. So since these are our regulars on, it's no one new on, we can just kind of dive into just a discussion of the accounts if you all want to, or whatever it is, whatever questions you guys have, we can definitely just kind of tap into them. Other than that, I know everyone has a lot of questions for Fred. So as soon as he get on, you guys can harass the shit out of him. But
Cool.
other than that, let's just kind of move forward. Vincent, do you have anything that you want to kind of start out with?
No, I'm good on my end.
You good? Okay, awesome. So I know I sent the website for you all to be kind of checking it out. I sent the frequently asked questions page as well inside of the group. So I wanted, as you all know, I'm always trying to be as transparent as possible. So I wanted you all to go through that stuff, so that way everyone understand the functionality of the accounts, how the process works, just overall everything, because I know a lot of you are new to this process of leveraging the prop firm accounts. But at the end of the day, you all know my main goal is you guys educating yourselves. So this is why I put the frequently asked questions link inside of the group and said just kind of check it out, and also the website. So before everyone signs up and purchase their account, you are very aware of what it is that you're doing. I know on Thursday we spoke a bit about the accounts. I answered a bunch of questions that you all had. Oh, look, there's Maggie right there. That everyone had, and just kind of want to move forward in a more positive direction. So do any of you have any questions for now? Like I said, I want to have it as an open discussion, so share whatever, guys.
I have gone through the second link that you sent so we can educate ourselves. The only
Okay.
problem I'm having is that I can't seem to sign up. I try signing up, but I can't.
So I don't understand what's holding it, because all you do is go and you pay. Literally, you click on the evaluation page, click the product, which is the $50,000 account,
Yeah,
and then you select MT4,
which I did that.
add to the cart,
Yes, I
right?
did.
Okay. And then you should be able to pay. Let's see. Go to my cart, check out. Yeah, I don't see why, so wait, let me share my screen and I'll just kind of click through it. Hold on 1 second, guys. Share here. Okay. You all can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So, okay, $50,000 account, select. Oh, it's already added to the cart. So you see the cart right down here with the red one? Because I was just playing around with it.
Yep.
So I choose the
One.
MT4 option. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's letting me do it again. I'll remove the other one. So you click on the cart. Let's move it down one. So you see, just check out. And then you just put all of your information. And you're in Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
It don't even, let me see. You know what, let me just type it in there. There we go, right there.
There you go, Jamaica.
Jamaica. And then you put the information, click the box to create the account. Pay, because you can pay with Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies as well.
Yeah, I'm only using my Visa.
Okay, that's fine. So it's a credit card.
Yeah,
You put the information, you see?
okay.
So if we're using the Bitcoin, it'll give us the wallet address, right?
Yes. You can use Bitcoin, Litecoin look like Ethereum, and then this look like UDC or something. I think that's their symbol. You
But
see
you did
Bitcoin?
say sorry,
Go ahead.
they did say that they preferred us to pay in Bitcoin.
The gentleman who's going to be doing the accounts, his
He
fee,
wants it in Bitcoin.
he wants it
Okay.
in Bitcoin. But other than that, guys, when you're paying for the account, you can pay for the account however you see fit through the company. But the gentleman who's doing the accounts, he
Yeah.
would prefer to be paid in Bitcoin because everyone is from different countries, and he didn't want to make it he didn't want it to be an issue with everyone trying to pay. So that was
Okay.
kind of the most you know, versatile way where everyone could kind of pay the fee.
I have a quick question, Violet.
Go ahead.
So should we go ahead and set up the account now, or should we wait till we get the Google Doc you were going to create, so that we because I know there's like a timeline, right? Once you get the account.
Yes, that's why I was saying wait a bit, but I'm gonna work on the Google, complete the Google form today. I had already started it, but it was a couple pieces of information that I was still missing from Fred, so that way I can make sure that everything is will be on the Google Doc, so that way, again, stuff is not all over the place.
Got it.
Not, oh, where's your login? Oh, I inboxed it to you. No, if everyone put it in a form, it makes
Makes
it
sense.
easier for me to download it all as a Excel spreadsheet. And then I can submit everything all together in one place. And I'm not sending copy and paste and sending messages to Fred and them, and their stuff is everywhere and someone's information is lost or overlooked because it's not all in one place. At least this allows me to kind of track the information and to make sure that it's being given to him the proper way. If you guys understand that.
Okay, so it
Organization is
means we
key.
should wait.
Yeah, well, yes, in a way, but I'm gonna have the form completed today. So if you want to purchase the accounts today, you can. Today or
Okay.
tomorrow will be perfectly fine. And then we can I
To
can
the
submit
forms.
everything to Fred. So that's not a
Sounds
problem.
good.
But the other day I wanted everyone to kind of wait a bit. So that way don't purchase the account too early, and then Fred and them, by the time they start to get to it until now, and then the days are shortened for them to go through the challenges.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Sorry, Violet, I've probably missed something here, but where's this link for us to join this?
The joint, I have posted it inside of the group, but I'll post it here as well. Actually, no, I'm gonna just put it in the Telegram chat. So
Yeah,
it's
that would
there.
be great.
Okay.
Okay, so let me open up the Telegram. Okay. All right. Because even if you go in Telegram and you go to the media links as well, like at the top of your screen, the links, you should be able to kind of see it too.
Oh,
But
okay.
I just posted it in there.
Yeah, excellent. There it is. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. No worries.
So the other thing is with the existing bot that we have, which is mine switched off at the moment. I'm not sure about everybody else. Should we leave that to start up again a bit later, or what's happening with that?
Well, I mean, that's totally up to you all's own discretion if you want to kind of keep your bot going which I'm not against it at all, because of course it's something that's a part of our community. It's just when the drawdown was going on and I was receiving so many messages from several of you personally, and again, so I had to look for everyone's best interest, not my own. So this is why I just put it in the chat, just cut it off for now. But I know, of course, on the weekend, the bot does not trade. It should start trading again tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. But it's solely up to all of you, all of your own discretion to continue with the bot. So I'm not deterring anyone from it, because the bot has made us all a bunch of money in the beginning. It's just right now with the way the market is going, the election, a lot of stuff, it's like, you know, it's a little bipolar, and I'm just being honest.
Yeah, yeah. Cool, thank you.
Yep, no problem. And any other questions, guys? Fred is on now. I saw him. Oh yeah, he's there. I see. Fred, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good.
Okay, good. All right, guys. So the man
Hi,
of the hour
Fred.
is here.
Hey,
So you
hey,
guys
hey. How's
to
it going,
ask him
everybody?
All
whatever
good. We're all waiting
questions.
for you.
Oh, wow. But honestly, from what I've heard, Violet, she covered everything. I don't really know what. But if you guys do have, any specific questions, you could go ahead and ask me and I could try to get it, clarified for you.
I think, Fred, I think we just want some kind of, maybe the word is assurance or clarification. You have been doing this. You do this with others, don't you?
Oh yeah, pretty much, yes.
Trading for others
Right.
and using this prop method.
Yeah, pretty much. So what we do, well, of course, as you guys know, we have, clients buy prop firm accounts so they can, risk less of their, personal money pretty much. And from there, we go ahead and get the challenges passed, within 2 weeks, because, you have to have a minimum of 5 trading days per phase. So it'll be 2 weeks pretty much. But after the 2 weeks is over, you will definitely have, a live account where we'll go ahead and connect you all to our, trade copier so that you can receive trades from, our team pretty much.
Mm. Okay, thank you. Yeah, well, we're looking forward to it.
Okay, and then another thing where I guess I got the pricing wrong, so I want to correct that, right, Fred? Because he's
Oh yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
So the 50K accounts, the gentleman he charges $375, not $325 to pass the phases. $325 is for the 25K account. So that is my bad, guys. I relayed the wrong information, but I had Fred to send me the gentleman's entire price list, because the other information that I received was not on point. It was by mistake. So we're kind of had a miscommunication. So that's the price.
375. That's fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
One more quick question for Fred. So the gentleman that passes the challenges is what is the so I'm sure there's a chance that one account might fail. So what's the next step if one of the accounts doesn't pass?
I can tell you this. I tell you what, if one account doesn't pass, I would personally, refund you your money back for the account. If one account doesn't pass.
Wow, that's awesome.
But we can just start it again.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but
So
yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so have you had that any accounts failing before? Any of the challenges failing, Fred?
Well, as of recently, within the past 3 months, no. But
It
in the
could
beginning
happen.
of the year, it did happen. But it's not likely to happen now because we've pretty much had. I don't want to say 100%. I'm just gonna say 99.99% success rate.
Oh, that's
I don't
good
want,
enough
yeah,
for us.
right. So yeah.
Well, one more question for you, Fred. I know. So once the challenge, both phases are passed, right? So that account will be linked to your trading. I mean, for your however you trade, will our accounts will be taking the same exact trades as you trade daily, or?
Right. Okay, so basically how this will work is so for your phase one account, you have to send in all of, your credentials
Mhm.
so that we can go ahead and get you connected, right? So
Right.
once that phase is, complete, they're going to send you another account in your email that you have to also send over, which is going to be the phase two account. Send all those credentials over, and we're going to take care of that one, the week after.
Okay.
And on the third week, pretty much, you guys should have your live accounts. And, you're pretty much going to do the same exact thing, really. Send over, the credentials for that account. And from there, we'll go ahead and start making, actual money. And 30 days from your first trade on your live account is when, we should be expecting payouts.
Okay.
And then from
So-
there, it'll be, I think it's every 2 weeks to get paid then.
Now,
So
how do you?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
So, Fred, how the 60/40, right? So, how do you get your portion? Do we just send that to you once we receive our funds, or how does that work?
Well, yeah, you can actually just send it right on over after you receive the funds from the prop firm.
Okay.
Because I think they're gonna, I believe they pay in Bitcoin. So
Okay.
so yeah, you can just send over, that portion, and then from there, you're good to go.
All right.
And if we run away with it, Fred?
Then he's just not going to trade for you.
No. Listen, this is I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. If you
Okay.
decide to run away without, holding up your end of the bargain, you will lose your live account.
Okay. When do we pay the gentleman? Does he have a name, the gentleman?
Derek.
Yeah, his name is Derek, actually.
Derek. Okay. So when does he get paid?
Well,
I guess as soon as you guys, when you guys are, soon as you guys pay for your account and you're ready for them to start the process. Like I said, I'm going to put all of that information on the Google form. So that way,
Okay.
you purchase your account, and then once you purchase your account, you're ready for them to start the process on your account, then you'll pay the additional money. It'll be a
Okay.
section for you to put a screenshot of proof. So that way
Mhm.
they can verify it on the blockchain and things like that. So don't worry.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
everything is gonna be good. And I'm doing it through the Google form, so that way no one try to scam.
Mhm.
Good.
Love it.
No.
Love it.
So we don't want no mess, no nonsense. You guys know, try to keep a positive atmosphere as much as possible. So and
Absolutely.
I can't put nothing past anyone. So just got to be mindful of it, and that's nothing against you all, because you guys know I love you to death and I trust you. But we always have that one. I'm not even gonna call out no names, but I even had somebody try to scam with the bot. So it's just,
Wow.
it's a cold world right now.
Yeah. Very. Hey, Fred. I know. I've never heard of first class Forex before. So, based on your experience with it, what would you say about it, this prop firm?
Fred, is you still there? Let's see. Did we lose him? No, he's still there.
Yep, he's still there. Maybe he's on mute.
Yeah, he probably don't realize he on mute.
Oh,
His phone's
he
had a
just-
bad connection.
She just sent a message in the chat.
Oh, he did. Okay, let
Yeah.
me see.
Can y'all hear me now?
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Bad connection.
Yeah, I ended up muting it because it went all silent on my end. So I was trying to see if it was the sound on my end, you know, making it quiet, but it wasn't. I think it's my connection. But could you ask your question one more time?
Yeah, so for this prop firm, right? Based on your experience with it, what could you say about it? You know, because some of us haven't heard of it before, like myself.
Right. Yeah, they are, you know, a fairly new prop firm actually. And the reason, you know, that we specifically chose this one is because of their account sizes that they have. So
Okay.
as you all know, the goal is to reach a $500,000 account, right?
Right.
So what we're gonna do is pretty much take you guys, I guess, from the bottom to the top. And as of recently, they recently had a payout last week. So if you guys, you know, I know you may be wondering, will they pay our money out? So they had a payout last week, you know, within their Discord group. Everyone's pretty much happy or whatnot. We have passed 2 accounts. Like as of, let's see. Oh, within last week, actually. We also passed 2 more $500,000 accounts.
Wow.
So one guy is receiving his live account tomorrow, and another has to finish his phase 2 account this week coming up. So far, man, so good, to be honest.
It's awesome.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Fred.
Yeah, no problem. Any more questions?
I think we're good.
Virginia,
Good.
good afternoon. Maggie, you as well. And then Becca. So you guys joined us a little late. It's okay.
I'm sorry, I had night shift and I didn't hear my alarm.
You said you did what?
I had night shift. I was working the night till in the morning. So I was just waking up because I didn't want to miss this, but somehow I didn't hear my alarm. So I was 30 minutes late till I wake up.
No worries. Well, do you have any questions about what we're going to move forward with doing?
Yeah,
or
I saw
anything?
time. Yeah, that is the reason I wanted to join the Zoom, because you were saying there's this funded account. That's it. I think that's the name. And I just wanted to know more information about it because I missed everything. I think I have to attend another Zoom
Okay. So
because I that what I see is what I just listened to it.
okay, no worries. And Becker, you as well, because I know you were on late. So I'm gonna answer you 1 second, Virginia, but I want to see if Becker have any questions. And I know Margie was on Thursday, so even if you have any additional questions, if you guys could ask them all right now, and then I can kind of give a quick run through.
Thank you for the opportunity, but I'm familiar with this. I don't have any questions.
All right, perfect. And Maggie, what about you, darling? Okay, she's probably good to go. All right, so Virginia, basically, what it is that we're doing to kind of provide less risk when it comes to trading is we're going to start leveraging these funded accounts or prop firm accounts, which they're going to front you all a certain amount of money according to the account that you purchase. And then Fred and his team is going to work on getting the challenges passed until the account is live. Once the account live, he's going to trade on the accounts for everyone personally. And then there's going to be a 60-40 split. That way there's no monthly fee. So example, let's say he makes you $5,000 for the month or for the 2-week period, because these accounts after the first 30 days, they will pay out every 2 weeks. So if he made you $5,000 for the 2-week period, you would have to pay him 40% of that $5,000 if you want him to keep trading. And that's
That's
kind of,
fine.
yeah, that's basically the process. It's real simple and straightforward. So I kind of came up with this solution. All right, awesome. So Maggie, I see you. Good, thank you. So we kind of came up with this solution because we know of the situation with the bot. So this is kind of like a backup plan and another way for you all to kind of make sure that you're making money. The goal is to build everyone up to the $500,000 account where you all can potentially be bringing in about $8,000 a month if possible. That's the ultimate goal. So starting out with the $50,000 account, of course, the profits is not going to be like super large, because I know you guys see how Fred trade, but it's a process. And not only that, it's a way to kind of move forward, and you're not risking so much of your own money. And then there's more money, higher balances to actually trade with. So once you've reached a level where you feel like you can afford the $500,000 account, then you will be instructed to purchase it, or you could just purchase it whenever you're ready. And then the gentleman that is a part of Fred's team, he charge a fee. So the first fee for them to pass the $50,000 account is $375, and then the fee to pass the $500,000 account is $1,000. But you should have made more than enough with the $50,000 account, so that way the money is not coming directly out of any of your savings or anything like that. It'll be all money that you have earned from your profits from your $50,000 account to upgrade to the $500,000 balance. Okay.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
little question. So this is like one-time buying, or every month you have to buy this bot? This, I don't know, is a bot or what is this? This account?
No, you purchase the account one time. Once you're ready to upgrade, you'll purchase the next account one time.
All right. So which duration can I stay in one account, or it's unlimited?
You said, is it connecting one account?
No, I mean, which duration is given for one to stay in one account, or it's lifetime? If I say, okay,
It's a lifetime, as long as the account is not, you don't lose have the daily get past the loss limit. The account is yours as long as it stays active. So it's
Okay.
not something where, oh, it's only going to last for 30 days or last for 60 days. No, as long as Fred is trading on the account and he's making profits for you all, the account will be available.
So for example, when one day I just make a loss of 5%, then it means the account is gone.
Yes. But you can also get another account.
And then I lose with all the profit.
Not all of the profits, because again, you should have been taken out, or they should have been paying you out your profits either way it go. But not only that, Fred has already told the group that if you don't pass or you lose the account, he will give a refund.
Okay.
All right. So if we don't pass your account, I will, reimburse you for the money that you paid for the account.
So that way you can purchase another account to keep going, in so many words.
I get it.
We gotta
And so let's kind of wrap our heads around, okay, what would be the format, or what would be the time grace period to graduate from the 50K to the 500K? You think maybe after you start trading live, maybe 90 days to maybe 4 months? How do you feel about that, Rick?
Well, honestly, I don't want to say, 30 days because, it's really short. But yeah, we could say around 60 to 90 days. I would be expecting, everyone to be able to purchase the $500,000 account.
Okay, cool. And then what about people that may decide to get multiple accounts? Would that still be okay also in the beginning?
Yes, yeah, definitely. So yeah, so you can really buy as many accounts as you want. Honestly, if you want to, buy a larger account, you don't even have to start with the 50K, to be honest. But if you, if you would feel more comfortable, yeah, go ahead and grab 50K. And in a few months, yeah, we should be expecting to go for the $500,000 account.
Okay.
Yeah, on Thursday, several of them asked that, and I told them that that door is open. So I'm gonna put a list of all of the accounts on there, so that way they can check off which one they have purchased.
Mhm.
So we'll kind of know, because several of them did ask, well, what about if I want to get the 500K account now? And I told them that's solely up to their own discretion, whatever it is that they choose. But I know I had told them that you didn't want anything less than the 50,000 because of the drawdown, to make sure that we're leveraging the profits to get to the 500K account.
Mhm.
So wait, someone has a question in the chat. Let me see. These are all the cryptos that can be used. Okay, all right. Good stuff. Delroy, once we upgrade the account with a 50K account, then close. No, Margie, you can actually keep the 50K account if you want, or you can merge the account. So if you do 50K and purchase the 500K account, that's 2 incomes, unless you merge the two.
Which will be 550.
Yep. So let me go to the frequently asked questions where they state that as well. Let me see. You guys can still see my screen, right? Merge right here. You are allowed to merge accounts up to 500K. And note, you can only merge funded evaluation accounts. And then you'll have to email them. But personally, I'll just leave it at the 2 accounts, because it said you are allowed to merge up to 500K. So, right. So if you have the 500K, you purchase the 500K account and you already have the $50,000 account, just keep the 2, and that's double the incomes that's still coming in. And please, any other additional questions, guys, about their process and what it is, please go to the frequently asked questions. Let me drop the link actually inside of the group as well, so it's available. I dropped it the other day in the group, so just kind of put it back up to the forefront.
So what would we be able to see? Like, so we're gonna have an account. What will we see?
What do you mean? What will you see?
Like, can we see the trading or any of that?
Of course.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
gonna,
definitely,
you're gonna have to log
definitely.
in, and all of the information for your account. All you have to do is log into the account on your MT4 app. So you click the plus sign, and then it's gonna ask you which MT4 account, because once you guys sign up and pay for the account, it's going to provide you all of the MT4 information. So you can follow everything that they're going to be doing. You can watch it closely yourself.
I'm just worried because I've been scammed again. So I won't be able to be scammed, right? Because Fred, it'll be in your control.
No, it's nothing. It's really the way these accounts are set up. Is nothing for anyone to scam you.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So the company, we get the company where we are going to log in, or it's like to any company to get refunded?
No, I dropped the link inside of there for the company that Fred and his team is recommending that we use. And actually, if you can see it on my screen, This is the company, First Class Forex Funds.
So is anybody there helping us with the registration, or we have to do ourselves and then we drop to the details already?
Yes, you're gonna have to do everything on your own, and then I'm gonna drop a Google form in there. I'll maybe pin it, and that's where you'll input all of the information to be submitted to Fred. I don't want people just sending me a bunch of random inboxes, and I don't want people sending Fred a bunch of random inboxes. So no one's information is overlooked. And then that way everything is organized in one place.
Yeah, and also I was thinking if we get this fund account, maybe we can make maybe 10 people, a group of 10 people. So we are dealing with one question, and if it's answered, we don't have to be writing in the big Telegram group. So, and maybe you can just go up and if your question was asked and there's a hand or something like that, just a small group, no?
Let me show you. I already have another group. 1 second, let me find it. So everyone can add themselves here. I'm gonna drop the link in there right now. You're going to purchase an account and you know you are going to purchase the account.
Okay.
Then please add yourself. I'm not gonna drop this inside of the other group yet until I change the permissions. But let me find it.
And this link is only for Metaverse Web Academy people. So please don't give that link to anybody, because they definitely have to go through the whole process to get inside of what we're doing.
Sure.
Yeah. Let me see. This is it right here. Wait, it said I have 17 subscribers in here. So I don't know where these people came from. Let me check it out. Wow, these may be people that were searching for us. So I'll create another group. I can leave this one. I don't want to, I guess, kick the people out, but this is probably people that have been searching for us to see what we have going on. But literally, I started this when I started the other one to kind of separate things, but I never did anything in here. Wow. Okay. This is news. You guys can see it on my screen, right?
No.
No, we can only see the First Class, right? So
okay, hold on. I'll show you the Telegram. So you see, I created this right here. You guys should be able to see it now. And you see it has 17 subscribers, and I have not, I started it and I was gonna make it separate. Oh, look at Tara is in there. So if any of you talk with her, you can tell her to get into the other group. But I'll create another one just for the this what we're going to do. Let me do it right now. Should it be a new group or a new channel? A new group. Yeah, right? Any other questions, guys?
No, we good.
Where do we go from here? We go ahead and get the account started, or what do we do?
Yes. I dropped the link in there so you guys can purchase your accounts today, and then I'll have the Google form should be available in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna say prop team. Should I say prop firm
You can
team?
just honestly say prop funding.
Yeah, but I still have to make it where it says, see, I have MWA, so we'll just say prop funding.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then I'll add a group picture or something later. So, Vincent. Sue. Maggie. There you go.
Wait, you said Maggie?
Maggie.
Yeah, that's
Margie.
what we be calling her. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second. I'm like, who is Maggie?
Kate. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember everyone off the top of my head right now, and then I'll still just drop the
Virginia,
link. Who?
you had Kate, Virginia.
Yeah, I just added her, but I'm finna drop the link right now.
Yeah.
Let me see. Add members. Okay, don't give me the link. Oh, right there. Copy. So I'm gonna edit and change a lot of this stuff to make it a little better, everyone. So guys, if you are on and you know you're going to purchase the account, please add yourself to the Telegram chat. I literally just created right now.
Okay.
And I know several of you should already be in, because I just tried to I added you, Delroy Becker. Okay, good. Donovan, add yourself, please. I type your thing on there, but it didn't show up.
Yeah, as soon as I see it, I will add myself. I'm not seeing it as yet.
It's in the chat right here on the Telegram. I mean on Zoom.
On Zoom. Got it.
Zoom chat. It's in the Zoom chat, guys.
Okay, okay. All right.
Trish, add yourself, please.
Added myself.
Eugene.
Done.
Okay, good. Oh, Kalisha, welcome. Tried to call you a couple times. How are you?
I'm good. You tried to call me. I need to save that other number you be calling from because I didn't notice. I've been getting a lot of spam calls lately.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I had told Vincent that I've been trying to contact you, but I don't know, but I just kind of left. I didn't want it to be where I was harassing you.
No, you wasn't, girl. I didn't even know it was you calling. I'm telling you, last week and the week before, I've been getting some crazy spam calls. Like, I haven't been answering no calls without a name. So I need to save that number. You should have shot me a text message. I've been watching, popping in here and there. I haven't seen or heard my name, so I'm like, okay, they don't need me yet, but I see they working.
No, because I thought yes, Fred. I thought you were I just thought maybe you didn't want to do it. That's why you were like answering the phone and stuff.
No,
So,
not at all. I wouldn't have told you and didn't tell you I wanted to do it.
well, believe it or
Not at all.
not, we had a couple people do that. So, all right, Virginia, good job. Thank you, Eugene, Don, everyone, Becker. You guys are getting on. Kalisha, you're more than welcome to join this as well. We're gonna do the prop firm things. But yeah, when I couldn't get back in touch with you, Fred has actually been teaching the group as well.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
For some people who need some little extra one-on-one guidance or need to catch up. I mean, however I can help. I already told you I like what y'all was doing, so y'all definitely.
Good stuff. I mean, maybe we can do it. One of the days we can do a Zoom and you can just teach them the RSI method. You know, just following the numbers, a little simplified. But I know Fred has been phenomenal with, you know, just guiding them. You know, he drop signals every now and then, little basic stuff. But yes.
So when we're doing the registration, do we pick MT4 or MT5?
Yes, pick the MT4. That way we don't want to make it complicated. Definitely pick MT4. All right, Trish, good job. Everyone is in. Guys, please make sure you use the link in there. But Kalisha, so what we're doing now with the group is that we're actually, so they have the trading bot, but Fred is going to trade the prop firm accounts for everyone. So everyone is going to purchase a $50,000 account. Okay. Everyone is going to purchase.
I seen something about that in the group chat, and then they like splitting the profit. Somebody gonna trade it for them, though, right?
Yes, Fred is going to trade it for them, and it's going to be a 60-40 split. So again, you're more than welcome to be a part of that as well if you would like. But overall, this is what we're doing. But as far as like the mentoring, we don't have to do that. What we do with everyone is that we do on a Zoom to keep everything transparent and to make sure that it's nothing crazy, because at the end of the day, Vincent and I reputation is the one that's on the line, and when anything goes wrong, they come at us, because these people have been following us for about 6 or 7 months now, or being a part of our family for about 6 or 7 months. So this is why it's the same thing with Fred. He does the teaching on Zoom, and then he posts the stuff inside of the group chat. So you don't have to worry about the mentoring or anything like that. But if you're willing to, one of the days during the week, say, guys, hey, I'll show you all the RSI method, which is the relative strength index. Yes. Sorry, speaking a little fast. She taught Vincent and I that simplified method where we can just follow the numbers instead of just watching the charts. So it's a little different from the way Fred teaches things. So maybe it'll help some of you as well, but it's another way to learn how to trade also. So welcome, Kalisha, getting on today.
Thank you, Kalisha.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, we can do that. We can set it up. Let me know. What
you have to
or
let me know your
evening.
time, because again, I appreciate you willing to donate your time. So
anytime on the weekends it's good. If it's a weekday, anything after 5:30.
Okay. Well, usually we do, because a lot of them are in other countries. So if anything, during the weekday, maybe like 7 o'clock, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. my time.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time, or either on the weekend, it's mornings. That's why we're on now so early, because this is to kind of try to reach our audience that's on the other side of the water, because even right now, it's still Sunday for them, but it's about 10 p.m., 9 p.m.
Yeah. Okay.
12
Yeah.
So yeah, we just gotta come up with a good time, because I usually miss y'all. I tried to remember a couple times, but I be knocked out. I get up real early with them kids for school, so I have to really plan it. Because come 8, 9 o'clock, it be over.
Yeah, totally get it. I've had my days like that too, because I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I get it.
Okay, well, I'm definitely down for a PM Zoom, like 7 my time. That'd be good.
All right, cool. All right, so we definitely got to get you connected as well. I'll chat with you or something. I'm gonna call you or text you from my
I'm about to say, send me a text. If you call me and I don't answer, send me a text and just be like, hey, this is Val. Because the number I got for you, I don't know if that's the wrong number or what, but
no, that's probably one of my other phones. I have 5 lines. So
oh my God.
But I'm gonna get with you from my main line, but that's the one I've been calling you from, my 757 number. So I'm gonna text you from that number. It's 757 area code. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right, good. Any other questions, guys?
No, Violet.
No. All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, if there's no more questions, anything else for Fred while we have him on right now?
I think we good.
No, all good, thank you.
All right, awesome. I love it.
For example, if there are problem in registration, who is
Wait.
our?
What do you say, Virginia? I didn't hear you.
I say, in case we get problem with registration, who is our mentor? Ready?
Yes. Yes. This is Fred is leading this, but I'll do a short video screen and show you all kind of how to go through it. I did it. You probably was late, but I just showed them on the screen here earlier. Or either you can. I'm gonna format this video and I'll drop it. Okay. All right, guys.
Right.
Awesome rest of the day and sweet dreams for those of you where it's nighttime.
You too.
I appreciate you guys for getting on, and let's get this thing on the ball and get it moving.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Get this going.
Thank you.
Good.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.